Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dramatic Artist here, and we have Nico. We had that podcast with Dodo the other day, and that was just a shitstorm. And we were talking about like the next video that we were gonna talk about this YouTuber and stuff, and it's kind of crazy. Stuff happened in that Discord, and we were shocked because it was a weird moment because it was like the perfect timing of everything. Like we know the situation, what happened in the Discord. It was fucking stupid. And she's just like going full like psychotic mode in the Discord. And yeah. But anyway, the first thing we're gonna talk about, sorry guys, they won't have season 2 of Digital Circus. Whatever. Who cares? I think the ending was good. I think the shit was pretty decent. You know what I mean?
It wrapped up. I mean, they
Yeah,
got
yeah, yeah,
everything going. Like I don't know how you're gonna make a second season
yeah,
when we kind of already know the spiel that is
yeah,
just a digital circus. That's
yeah,
it. So
yeah, yeah. It's this bunch of freak like people that are not even human. They just scans of human brains and stuff,
yeah,
and what were
it's
they
like
gonna do?
that's
Save
it.
Jax and save the
That's it.
yeah? Like what the fuck?
It's just save the people that trapped him. Like they're not gonna escape. They
Yeah,
can't leave.
yeah,
They're stuck there.
yeah. They're not even human, so who cares? You know what I mean?
Exactly. They're not
They're
even
not even
human. They're
human.
just
They just
fucking
brain scans. Like,
just
what the fuck?
AI. Exactly.
Yeah,
So it's like I don't know what the fuck they're supposed to go off of.
yeah,
The most I can go off of is like the prequel, like before Digital Circus. Like how did the setup for that shit? But then that's only gonna bring up more potholes because there are some potholes in the fucking season one already. So it's like I
yeah,
don't know how you're supposed to fix that. I think they should just leave it. Just like it already got it. It already got what it wanted.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah. So it's just one of those things. The fandom is horrible. I found out a lot of stuff about the fandom, and it's super toxic. And I'm like, oh, I wonder why Gooseworks do not want to make a second season because it is 2 year, like almost 3 years making a 9 episode series with toxic fans. It's pretty bad.
Literally. And the
So
fans don't help. They're just
yeah,
fucking rabid animals.
yeah,
Like we watched the whole series in one shot, and it's like I don't know, I don't know how they fucking spurg out to like unhealthy levels, and then just watching a show is like I don't see how the fuck do you just generate a toxic fan base like that. I don't know what the fuck happens.
yeah. Like I just like toxic fan bases are very horrible and stuff to have. Like I can't even imagine like working on this for 3 years and you just see your fans just the worst people ever, and they just like, why did I make this series? Why did I like produce this? Why did I have the idea of this? And then so it's just yeah,
Yeah, it's
yep,
pretty bad. I mean,
yeah.
just you can go for anyone.
Like
Like
that
yes,
yeah, the ending I I like the ending, but at the same time I somewhat hate it because it's so fucked up to the point of like, man, that's really fucked up. They just brain scans. Fuck, dude. Like, am I a brain scan? Like, are we all brain scans right now?
yeah, we're all just fuck. We're in a digital circus of our own. Like I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised.
yeah, exactly. You know, and if you really want to see like, the continuum of Digital Circus, just join the Discord of some fucking YouTuber, okay? Like, you want to see a digital circus, join Discord.
Yeah,
Because
just
it is literally the amazing digital circus in this person's
mm,
Discord. Like, she is a fucking freak, dude. Kamikaze
yep.
Shortbus is a fucking loony bin, and her fan base is fucking toxic. Okay, she is deranged too. So
Mm-hmm.
I was in that Discord for a couple months. I thought it was like, oh yeah, people have like some takes and like we talked about, politics and like all that stuff, like some good old, politics debating type shit sometimes and talking about anime and all this shit, you know. And then you have the weirdos that were like super obsessed with her and made everything bad. And it was majority of the mods and stuff. So it's it's crazy how much drama that happened in that Discord and the freaks. The Digital Circus was a circus in there. Like the situations
Just
is fucking insane. What happened last night though? Finding out what happened in there was insane. Like she went off the rails, starts banning everybody for no reason and stuff. And she's like spurred out because one of her circus freaks, Bishop, uh left the Discord because everybody didn't like him because he's a really bad mod. Like he was like silencing people like left and right for like absolutely no reason. And
yep.
the only reason why he got like the mod role, he dropped like a shit ton of money on this thing here and stuff. And it is deranged where I didn't even know about like he dropped that much money. Like why did everybody hate him and stuff? And then you see like what's going on and it's just like, "Oh, he's literally a douchebag." So, basically Bishop is like Jax from Digital Circus. And he fucking what is that? Corrupt himself out of
Yeah, he
Discord.
fucking abstracted. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
abstracted out of
abstracted.
Discord.
Yeah. And he's like the most like douchiest guy and stuff. And then you have other douchebags in the Discord too. Like what was that one guy that I supposedly like uh so-called harassed him and stuff. What was this? Yeah, Seth.
yeah.
And that was insane. Where I said like one thing because he literally like admitted that he traced his shit and stuff. And I said it like one time to like maybe two or three people in like one chat. And that was it. And I didn't like go on with Seth. But everybody didn't like Seth either because he was a douchebag to everybody. So she had two Jacks basically, or that could be Zubul. I mean Zubul is a dick too,
Yeah.
but so she has these people that are horrible mods, and then you had like Hot Dog and stuff. Uh, that shit. That's another uh person. I don't know who would that be? Like like from the fucking digital circus and stuff.
Pain. Or was just another Jax. I mean, there's
Yeah,
only
like
like
she had a
Jax,
bunch of Jacks.
Hurricane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like she had a bunch of Jacks and stuff, and it was like basically like it's the distortion of Jacks in there for the mods. Like they all dicks to everybody and stuff. And then you had uh what is that? The goblin guy. Who was that?
uh, Goblin guy. Fuck.
Dude, he had the goblin thing. What is his name? Oh, Jesus. Like, is he Mort? Mort. Oh my God.
Okay.
Like that guy was insane, and he was a dick. Like I remember he was like it was like a just draws like thing on Discord, and we were all drawing, and then he just like drew dicks on everybody's fucking drawing and shit.
Of course, like a normal person would.
Yeah, and remind you,
Fucking-
this guy is supposedly a teacher, and then he talks shit
hmm,
about his students. So it's just like, okay, I don't like. Is
what
he
a great
joking?
teacher.
Like, is this like he can't be real, right? Like at this point, just no way.
Nah.
And then basically she had all the flavors of Jax in there. Like you have the main one, you got the black
You
and
got
white
the,
one,
you
you
know,
got the
the
fucking the pink one.
suit. You got the piano one. You got the fucking.
Yeah, you just have all of them and stuff. And oh my god. And she's basically like Kane, I guess. Like she
Basically,
just
yeah.
yeah, Kane.
Just
Just like yeah, I'm gonna take my little puppets and like abuse them throughout the storyline and stuff with horrible adventures and things. Um, yeah, she was this very assholey too about like, and she's a very jealous person and stuff. Um, I seen like in the because I was in like the special group type thing or whatever because I was like chill with everybody and they made this fucking hierarchy thing and I was like okay and I was there for like other people like I wasn't there for her like it was like very good connections with other artists. I met a lot of cool people like um uh what is this
uh,
fucking name Jarbo and stuff. Really good artists, like met a lot of cool like people that were artists, and then you had like a lot of like dickish, weird communist people in there, like full blown communified people like coming in that Discord, and then that was just nuts. And then you had um what's his face? Oh my god, I forgot his fucking name. The main one, a bishop. He was he was this like oh my god. That guy was a dick. They just start banning people for like the most obscure things and stuff. And it was getting worse and worse in the Discord. And then she doesn't really care about people in the Discord too. Um, like she said, oh, somebody in the Discord said like something about like, oh well, I thought you were, my friend, so I kept you in or whatever, and like and it was just like fucking crazy as fuck. But she never talked to this person like for months.
hmm.
So it's just it's kind of crazy because acts like Keemstar, like um where she thinks like everybody's her friend, but like you don't really talk to them like ever for like months, so how are you really their friend? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where it's just like it doesn't make any sense. I think your mic's echoing a little bit, Nico.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
But yeah, it's just we've seen a lot of stuff. Like what did you see in there? It's stuff. Nico. Oh, he's fixing his mic. But it's this like probably the best character from that Discord was Bagman. Bagman was the shit. Like he was this like fucking drunk guy that had a bag over his head and he had anime figures and VHS. Remember that Bagman?
Oh my Bagman.
Oh my
Dude,
god. That guy's a
I
legend,
wish we
dude.
could find it. I wish we could find him again.
Yeah.
Hopefully he
Like
sees this shit or something.
yeah, dude, Bagman was the shit. Like he was the best fucking person like in that Discord. And then you had like J Nomad, the goat, and they banned him. Like that's crazy. Was it because of Bishop or Seth?
It was most likely Bishop.
Like I can't remember, dude. It was so stupid. Like he called them out on their horse shit because they were picking on other people, and then when they get picked on because someone they were picking on somebody, and then obviously like, hey, what's the best thing? Pick on the bull. You know what I mean? And then he
Yeah.
spurts out and starts banning people. Like
Typical.
yeah, it's typical Discord stuff, and I remember Mort, like, dude, Mort was insane. So they had this situation in there where I was talking about like how Asmongold is like actually like legitimately like insane for this take. So Asmongold wanted to ban pretty much everybody like coming in America and stuff forever. Like we don't get any more immigration. We don't get any of that. And I was like, okay, that's weird. Even legal, like really. And then the guy comes in, this other dude. He talks about it, and he's like, is he talking about like just fixing the country first and then allowing people in after we fix up the country first because we have a strain on everything? He's like, no, he never said any of that. He took this really fucking hardline take, like a white supremacist take, and so and then we like did a whole deep dive where it's like, yeah, like people should do if you come in somebody else's country, you should assimilate to their culture because it's just more respectful, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the guy was saying that, and he's like, well, yeah, people should really, we could shut it off for a little bit and then reopen the country to fix everything, and then people should assimilate correctly. And he said like, yeah, I want to see Japan culture be Japan culture, like, all this stuff around the world. Simple, like easy, like takes, right? No white supremacy, all this weird shit. And Mort, he's like arguing with the guy on his takes, and it wasn't anything bad about him, right? And then Mort, when he leaves, he bans him and stuff because he called him a white supremacist and all this bullshit when the guy's black. Like, he banned a dude that he thought was a white supremacist when he's not a white supremacist. And it was insane and stuff. and it was like the most insanest shit I ever seen. I was like, uh, so I made you know, a Discord and stuff just to get everybody to say like, yo, we gotta, get them back. Like this is bullshit. And then, you know, like we couldn't get him back and it was bullshit. And then he, you know, and it was just bullshit what happened to the guy. And we were like, dude, what the fuck? Like you can just, ban this dude and stuff. And so I made this other Discord, and then it was just anybody that got, banned unjustly from uh her server to come in here to have connections because they had a lot of friends in there. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
I wanted like a place for like anybody that, got unjustly banned and was bullshit, and we all know it's bullshit and stuff. And it was just like it was insane. I mean, the connections were in there was pretty cool. Like they had a lot of like people that were making games and stuff that was not in the cool group, like the fucking higher up or whatever. And a lot of them, they were making a game too. Um, Hot Dog was one of the mods, and then he had everybody else, and we're gonna get in Hot Dog and stuff, a little bit, but that was like they didn't get Gerbo, they didn't get this other guy, like I'm not gonna say who he is because, you know, a little bit,
Yeah.
but he was
Shoot.
he made games a little bit too and stuff, and he know how to program and all this stuff, and they banned that guy too for absolutely doing nothing wrong. Like it was like he said, I think it was like stupid or something. Like this situation because it was unjustly banned bullshit once again by the mods and stuff. And it was just like, okay, this is getting, he got banned and then I told because like how I got banned was from that Discord was like insane because I guess they had like a huge leak of like a situation. So basically she hid a situation from the Discord and stuff, and it was like a lot of people were friends with this person, and I was worried about like, hey, they're gonna be spying on his Discord, and I don't know if they're gonna do stuff, like ban you or some weird shit, or if he's like because they were going at him pretty hard, like he was like a creeper, and he got higher up in the like talking to Mika and like trying to get in her pants. So that was super weird. So this
Mm-hmm.
guy literally worked his way up to be a mod and then trying to like hit on Mika and stuff. And it was weird as fuck. And I was like, the fuck? And like trying to give her like mushrooms. So that whole like mushroom thing is because of that guy. Like they did
Yeah.
mushrooms or some weird shit like that. And he was like saying like I don't know, like it's just weird. And
Mm-hmm.
it was just like okay, and then I heard about all the shit, and I was like, okay, well, he has like a fucking Discord, and all this shit happened like because I wasn't in the in group like majority of the time in the chats because they have like an in group thing with the chat thing, and it was just like everything. It basically was like a yes fest for Mika and stuff, like praising her for everything and all this bullshit, and I was like, okay, like nobody's kind of pushing back on her like hey, like that's a bad take or whatever. But so I told people what happened, what truly happened because like they had a new rule like don't be a simp and all this bullshit, and they used this one guy as a out or whatever, and he was like a big ass troll like in the Discord and used him as like not the real like what actually happened I guess, and it was just like a scapegoat. And I was like, oh, so this happened. I told like maybe three or four people, and like the memes that they made about the guy was fucking hilarious. Like she used like he literally took his shirt off and flexed for her, and then she like used AI to make fun of him with the shit. And I was like, this is fucking insane. Like, and I showed like I think I had like one of the pictures and I showed it to like maybe my close friends about it because it was just like fucking insane. And it was just memery and stuff. Like this guy went like super hardcore trying to date fucking Mika and like flex for her, taking like dude, it was insane. And people like talked about it too, like everybody in the thing. And it was weird where they were defending the guy. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was weird as fuck. So they were defending the guy after they completely roast the shit out of him in this private chat. And I was like, this is insane. Like, what the fuck? Like, the guy's a creeper. He gave Mika fucking shrooms or whatever. And then, like, he was like gloating about, like, it was, the whole thing didn't make any sense and stuff. And I was like, okay, I told a couple people just get out of his Discord. That's the whole thing. I told even the mods about like, yo, can I like tell some people to get out of the, his Discord? And they already knew about it and stuff. And they said like someone was fine and shit. And I was like, okay, you know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
the thing that didn't make sense. So the mods already knew that I was gonna tell like three or four people down in the chat. And then they said that I leaked like thousands of DMs or something like that. Remember that shit? I was like, what? It was
Yeah.
like two or three fucking little meme post things and stuff, and that was it. And like the AI generated picture of like Mika like beyond the fucking like throne, and then the fucking guy is like fucking Pomni and shit. And it's fucking insane. And that was it. And they were saying that I leaked like all these messages. I was like, what are you talking about? like like remember how like insane it was, and it was like two or three things, that's it. Tops.
Yeah. That was it.
And I was like, and I told like one of the mods was like saying like, "Oh, you gonna do that?" But I'm like, dude, like you hid everything, and then you had this creeper guy. Remind you, you had chicks in his Discord from Mika's Discord and stuff, and I was worried about them because I knew the guy was trying to like fucking trying to put his claws into this mentally ill chick and stuff. Remember the chick? She was like mentally
Yeah.
like
She wasn't.
fucking insane. She needed
Yeah.
help. And I was like, "Oh shit, like we need to, and I literally asked like the mod if they told the person, and she didn't even know. A couple days
Of
later.
course.
And I was like, "Dude, I what?" And then I got banned from her Discord and stuff, trying to help her out, trying like, dude, it was insane. It was like the most deranged shit I ever seen in my life. And then it got really fucking insane where um where you had her kicking me out, she kicked out some other people, and we were like, dude, this is bullshit. And then my friends were saying I was stirring the pot and all this weird shit. when I literally told him like hot dog. Like, are you kidding me? Like hot dog, really? Once again, 4-year-old man that literally fucking like is full of himself and being a dick to everybody and only worked with fucking women. Kind of weird to say. Let's get into hot dog now. So that was the mod that I told. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do this. Is that fine? So I left, and then some other people, it's insane, right? And this is the weird part with hot dog. Okay, this guy's a creeper too. Okay, this man. So they were producing a game in that Discord for Discord or whatever, and it's not like fully done. It's like some weird some game, right?
Yeah.
And I drew up some stuff for it because I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna draw some stuff for some design shit for this funds and stuff, and maybe they would use it, right?
Hmm.
So they didn't use it. That's fine. It's cool. It's whatever. And then they had like some of the pictures, and those were like basically traced like fucking pictures from Identity. So it was just weird. So I don't know if those were just standstills or what, just filler things. But I was like, okay, and I wanted to see like how the game would play, and like they were gonna test everything out, and it got really weird where he signed up like two of the people. I'm not gonna say their names. Uh, and they were doing like work and stuff, and obviously like he doesn't have the money to, you know, give them money and stuff, but it was just like a like collaboration or whatever, and then the money if it goes flowing or whatever bullshit, right?
Hmm.
So it was weird. Like I was just in there chilling in the chat, and then he was talking about like he was kind of like gloating about like, oh, working with women is just better than working with men and all this bullshit, and like, and he only is gonna hire like men on the project. And I was like sitting there, I was like, what the fuck? Is that weird?
Hmm.
Like, and remind you, this guy has like a fucking like a company technically because he has like the rights or whatever the bullshit. And
Yeah.
it was like, so you are only gonna hire women at your game company when that's actually against the law, and why are you wanting only women? That seems very weird
Hmm.
and stuff. So I'm just like speculating, like, yo, this guy's fucking freaky dicky. Something's not right here. He has a family, and then it's very odd, right?
Hmm.
And it's just like, okay, hot dog, like, and he's full of himself too. Like he was saying all this crazy shit where he's like this, like he's really smart and he did all this and all this weird shit, and he looks like Tommy C. And it's kind of funny, like it's his twin and stuff, but he has a robe. So
That's
it's
it.
Tommy C with a robe and stuff. And it's it's really odd where, this guy fucking so it gets really weird with hot dog here. So so I had my Discord with all the rejects of the Shortbus server because we were all friends, right? And we know how bad the Discord was getting and all this bullshit. So we just like, yeah, let's just, make a Discord, all this bullshit, right? And so I had somebody in my Discord, and a lot of people from that Discord came in my Discord, and one of them, okay, and some people were like spying on our Discord from that Discord, and I was like, that's just kind of weird. Like, why would you, spy and then harassing people in my Discord because they talking to me and
Mm.
stuff. So that's even weirder where it's like, okay, like first off, I never told them to like leave the Discord, like that's cool, they can stay in there. I never try to, coax people like, hey, you should leave that Discord and all this bullshit, right? Unlike them. And it was weird, and I was like, okay, so people are harassing, you know, people in my Discord because they just talked to me and they in the other Discord, and it was people from their Discord harassing them and then saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be in there," blah blah blah, all this stuff, and I was like, "Dude, we friends. We were like how everything started out. Like I was just in the chat. Remember, I was just sitting there and nobody was in the chat. It was like a dead server, and I was the only one just sitting in the chat and with like Nico, and we were just like talking, shit, and then people came in and stuff. And I met a lot of cool people in there. Like I met, a lot of cool artists, all this stuff, right? And we made this huge friend group. Like it was just amazing, right? Because a lot of discords are just, you know, dead because nobody comes in the chat. You need one person, and then people were like warning, like, "Oh, why was I in like the general chat by myself?" Because I'm trying to find other artists to talk to and other people to talk to. So why not? You know what I mean? Because it's supposed to be an art server. That's what I thought. You know what I mean? So we have all this issues, and it got really weird in her server where they had like a lot of like communists going on, a lot of like weirdos that were like, kind of like digital circus people and stuff, like the fandom. And it was like, okay, this is getting kind of weird and stuff now. And those are the people that got up into the hierarchy, and it was bullshit because nobody wanted to come down because of the communist people, because they were just like talking about, like, one person was, do you remember that person, Nico?
Um, they
The,
do.
I think they were trans, and then they were talking about like communism, and like it was just weird. It was just like the weirdest shit ever. I was like, what the fuck? And we were just talking about like video games, and then all of a sudden, like they just talk about communism and stuff. And then I was just sitting there live stream my like art and stuff, just drawing. And they were they bring up this thing where like they wanted somebody to draw them like nude and all this weird shit, and it was just like very uncomfortable shit going on here. And I was like, okay, so you trying to like get with like an artist, and you're not talking to me, right? Like, hopefully not. Like, I'm just gonna ignore you because that's some weird shit. And that was very uncomfortable. And I didn't want to like, because I know transgender people, if you like push back or anything like that, just don't ever get in an argument with a trans person because stuff could go horribly wrong and stuff. So I just like, yeah, I'm not gonna say shit. You know what I mean? because I don't want them doing something to themselves and then, all this weird shit. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So that was weird. But the whole hot dog situation gets really weird. Okay? So, Operation Cuttlefish, okay, for my
Mhm.
Discord. So we were trying to figure out who was, I told this person, like, I don't want to know their name and stuff. Like, you don't have to say anything. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I should have just asked them the name. But I was like, we don't know if they have more rats. You know what I mean? So, Project Cuttlefish was this stupid thing of making a story up and seeing who's going to spread it around and stuff. And that's the rat. You know what I mean? So, we made this bullshit thing where, oh, it was like Turkey Tom, uh, that whole situation with him, like the ex girlfriend talked to Mika, and Mika and her like made some bullshit story up or some dumb shit, and it was like a drama thing. And Turkey Tom was gonna make a video on her, and so it was funny where people actually took it seriously, and I played like everybody. Like even my friends didn't know. Like the only people that did know was like my mods. So it was like Nico and fucking uh some people that I'm not gonna say their names and stuff. Um but it was this like, okay, we have this. So people wanted to know, it was like a whole thing, and I made like where she married a so-called Nazi. She actually talked about that on her channel. So it's kind of funny. And I told the people like Turkey Tom had the exposed thing. She married a Jewish guy, and the guy was really nice, and it was like he wasn't like some uh bad dude or anything. She was just like a dick to him and all this shit, right? And people fall for it. My own friends fall for the shit too and stuff because we didn't know who was the rat. So it took a while. We looked into it and we found out like some of the people are rats. And then one of them that was like on our side was actually a rat himself. And he was a double agent. And I was like, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, so he was working with like Mika and those guys. And I was like, what the hell? We got to get him out. And then it was really weird, and we found out like later in the Discord they were talking about like Turkey Tom and all this crazy shit, and they actually fall for the bait. And I didn't expect any of that would go super viral in their Discord, and they were all worried. And they actually had one fan that was actually worried a lot, and he wanted to talk to Turkey Tom. And it was just like fucking batshit crazy. And I was like, dude, like I can't talk. You can't talk to him. Like he's gonna do the video. Sorry, dude. And I said like, oh, he's gonna make the video like pretty soon and all this bullshit. And it was fucking hilarious. Went on for like what, couple days, Nico? Nico.
Mhm.
Yeah. So like couple
Yeah.
days.
Couple days.
Yeah. For the Project Cuttlefish.
Oh yeah, the infamous fucking one right there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
What are you doing? Are you
Down.
looking at fucking goddamn Mika fucking OnlyFans or something?
Nah, but she does have a Patreon.
What the
Just
fuck?
drop it in the fucking.
What the fuck, Nico?
No.
Fucking
Those are imagine. I don't even think there's anything there anyway.
I I don't even know. I don't even really care. She's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, Project Cuttlefish was assessed, and it got really fucking bad too, because guess who came into our Discord? Hot Dog.
Mm.
And Hot Dog had this fucking insane speech and stuff, and it was insane. Okay? It was deranged. It was fucking. So I never seen this before. So this mod from a different Discord literally told everybody in my Discord, if you in this Discord and if I get banned from this Discord, everybody that's in this Discord that's in the Mika server will be banned. And I was like, what? So I literally like it's like that fucking meme from like Nuya with like that guy with the TNT around his belly and stuff, and he's gonna like blow up and shit. That's literally
Yep.
that situation. So I was like, dude, like okay, well first off, and you had like till midnight. So they literally had that, and I was like, bro, this is insane. Like this is not okay. and and it was like the most insane shit ever, where she and Posley Mika told him to do this. Posley and stuff. And I'm like, are you sure about that? Because I seen a lot of discords where it's like the person said, "Oh yeah, do that." But anyway, if that's the case, what the fuck? And it was legitimately the most insanest shit I ever seen in my life. And I told everybody, so I had like 50 plus people in this Discord, and half of them left and stuff because of that one post. And I was like, first off, that's not okay. Like, you don't go in somebody's Discord because they in another Discord and all this stuff. You know what I mean? It's one thing when you had friends that you told and like, hey, just watch out, like this guy's this, he's a creeper, all this like bad shit, right?
Mhm.
This is like they just made shit up about us, calling us racist and all this weird shit. And I was like, okay, first off, Nico's black.
Yeah.
I'm Native American and stuff, and I get called like slurs all the time. Okay, because everybody thinks I'm Spanish, and then Asian, and then you had the one guy that got called white supremacist got banned, that was a black guy, and then you had another person that got banned that he's Asian, and then you had another dude, Jay Nomad. I think he is like, is he white or Asian? Like I don't even know.
Spanish. Something Spanish.
Oh, Spanish. Yeah, so he's
Yeah.
Spanish and stuff. And remind you, all the mods are fucking white, except like one dude. Okay, and they were calling us racist, and I was like, what? And then majority of them, this is the kicker. This is the kicker. The percent, and there's no way in fuck I could not make this up. They were all Jewish.
The greatest part right there.
And I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. Like, half of them were Jewish. And those were like majority of the bad ones. So that's even weird. Where you had the percent of like, this is kind of, Like, how is that possible? Like the percent, and they are the most assholiest people, and they white. So and they call themselves Jewish. So it's weird. I'm like, dude, you just a white guy. Like we know you're a white guy and stuff because you literally showed us what you look like. You like we like what? But we're
Yeah,
not
well,
gonna like fucking show pictures
yeah.
of them or anything like that because they were live streaming like what they look like and all that shit. So we already know like everybody and stuff who they are, and they don't know us because we don't have cameras and stuff. And but we said we were black and Native American, and you know everybody knew in the friend group, so it's even more weirder. So yeah, so you had that situation. So that circus of people are a bunch of white supremacists kicking out all the minorities from the Discord. Is that weird?
Yeah.
And then
No.
and then one of them was like a Zionist too, so that's even more weirder and stuff. And then like some of her friends are like super broke leftists, like super woke, and she's like insane, like Californian, like it's insane.
The Californian mindset right there.
Yeah, and it's just like, dude, like you just banned like all the minorities in your Discord, and you called us racist.
Funny how that works.
It's like, so we talk about American politics to keep the border, safe and assimilate correctly and respecting other cultures, and you called us racist. But like the one take that was really weird. So get this. So I was talking about. So they were talking about like this situation of uh something to do with like, well, all this crime rate and stuff is like going on. And we know from Ice Cube literally talked about how the music industry for rap allow the companies own money, like own stock in prisons. And if you don't know about this, the rap game is all, people that are criminals and stuff. A lot of them are criminals, and you can't deny this. And he wanted to do like other music, like didn't want to do like this hardcore like rap, actually talk about like legitimate, not this gangster shit. And he talked about like how the industry wants the black community to do bad things, so the only way to do it is influencing culture, and that's rap. And rap before wasn't this horrible like criminal type of shit and stuff. It was more poetry, understanding like the community, and it was just fun. Have you seen like the old school rap that was just fun and like upbeat and all this shit? And then gangster rap came along and all this stuff. And I explained all that, and I was like, we know it influenced young black men and stuff, young black kids, and then they want to be, their idol and all this stuff, and they get in these gangs, and it's really bad. They're trying to get the bag, and like, it's horrible, right? And it does influence the kids. And I said that, and the Mort called me a racist, and I was like, I literally explained what I just explained just like this, and then a white guy and stuff says the same exact shit because he had his live stream on, and Mort agreed the same exact thing what I just said.
Yeah.
Like word for word, and Mort knew that I was Native American. He knew, like, you can't tell me that fucking moderators were not racist in that fucking Discord. And then calling people white supremacists for protecting the border, just coming the right country the right way, and like California speak and stuff, and we wasn't like malicious at all. Like, we not like Asmongold, but she watches Asmongold all the time and stuff, and he's like fucking deranged. Like, he's not good for the right. He was a far leftist too. Like, he never supported the right or anything like this. He's a drifter. So it's that Discord was like really good until mods just went full idiot mode. And it's just like, okay. And then you had like other people that were, and then, the like this, she's trying to coax the
And we know a pop star would never.
trying to coax like incels and all this shit and trying to save them and stuff. And I'm just like, it's really easy to do like stuff on the right to get, views and stuff. And that's what she doing. And trying to like, the man bro type people, like, yeah, you have certain ones that are bad, but she's trying to get them to like be better, but she literally makes fun of them all the time in the shit. Like, she's what's going on with your mic? Hello,
Yeah.
Nico. Yeah, your mic was
Yeah.
like fucking up.
Of course.
What are you, Stan? What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a perfect fucking thing. Like, yeah, she's like a huge Undertale person too. Fucking you fuck. And another funny thing in this whole video, like, is like deranged too. Like, she's telling men to like moisturize and all this weird shit, skincare. And I'm just like, alright, well, first off, like, that doesn't really work for men that well. Like, yeah, you could wash up all this stuff, dry, oily skin, and I'm just like, you know how much money that shit is?
Yeah.
Like, that shit is a lot and stuff. Like, this is not, like, someone's not gonna, like, and this is her skincare, too. So it's even more funnier, where she's trying to be like this,
Now you're gonna be a hot motherfucking
like, look at this
alpha
shit.
male Chad when you
Like,
eat
what
your
is this?
welcome. Sorry, I just really wanted to make a skincare tutorial geared towards men, but I wasn't sure how else to do it. Anyway.
In case tutorial.
Yeah. She doesn't understand, like, yes, men don't really have skincare that much because our skin, we go to hard work, like, we actually do outdoor shit, and your mic's fucking up, Nico.
I'm gonna fucking throw this shit out the window. Hold on.
Damn, Nico. Failing the
Post-
podcast right now.
Hold on.
Stop trying to be Stan. I understand it's a Mika fucking goddamn video, dude.
Better.
Yeah.
Again, this is another tactic that's rooted in manipulation. This guy is just admitting that he can't procure a woman his own age because they're not falling for whatever strat he's cooking up, so he has to resort to spawn camping low-health players at the fountain.
Yeah, so she's talking about, like, dudes going after, like, 20-year-olds or whatever when they, like, 30 or whatever, and calling them PDF files.
Oh my god.
And I'm just sitting here like, dude, they both consenting adults. Like, stop. Like, this is where you don't understand what the fuck is going on. The main reason why she's saying this, she's 30 fucking 3. She hit the wall as a woman. Like, women, just letting you know, you hit the wall when you hit 30. Your eggs dry up, your shit's like not working that well. A 30-year-old dude, like, this is the thing, she doesn't know what actually is going on. So why the 30-year-old man is going after the 20-year-old? Because he wants fucking kids. Like,
Usually
dude,
how it works.
yeah. And then on
That's for
top of
your
this,
most.
a lot of the guys, like younger dudes, can't get any chicks because they have no money. And she doesn't understand
Yeah.
that. Like, a lot of guys, like in their 20s and all that stuff, a lot of the chicks want older guys, first off. Like, it's weird because you know why? Because they want the money. And that's the harsh reality and stuff. And she doesn't understand a society got fucked up because of boomers and society in general, people live longer too. So that's another factor that she doesn't factor in why this is a thing. And then it's more expensive to even have a family when you're 20 years old or even have a relationship because you don't have the money to do anything because of the chick wants a shit ton of money. Like, they have a reason behind this. Western culture is very toxic right now. One thing is feminazis. Okay, and that's just the
Yeah.
factors. Like, that is straight up facts. Women have more rights than men, and you can't deny this. Like, you see a guy that literally marries a woman, has a house, paid for the house, everything. The woman gets everything. Okay? In the Western world, especially in America, I literally seen women to get everything, and the guy is homeless. And it's bad. Okay? Like, he could pay for the whole house, loses the whole house. And
It's very balanced.
yeah, and she doesn't know young men what they have to go through because she's a woman. Okay? Like, the whole bro talk bullshit, like the incel whatever, like Anu Tate and some of the guy whatever, do not, those guys are just bad. Very bad examples and all this bullshit, and like they got famous because of like fucking Andy Ross and all this bullshit and stuff. But society is fucked up right now because of third rate feminists. Like, back in the day, like, the diamond ring thing? Back in the day,
Yeah.
people didn't buy diamond rings for women. You know who started that? Yeah, yeah. Because they understand business and like who doesn't want a diamond ring? They made a whole like Western thing about it where like the diamond ring and stuff. Very smart people though. Very smart people. The Jews and stuff. Because diamonds are worthless. Like, they literally are fucking worthless things. The only good thing about them is to cut
It's
harder surfaces, and that's it. They're not really meant for
just
like,
construction.
yeah, construction, and that's about it. The whole diamond thing was a factor of uh the Jewish people and stuff because they were diamond cutters and like jewelers and all this stuff, and they had slogans, and it's like girl's best friend. Yeah, they made that slogan. It's a diamond, you know, and that's the reality. So men will have to spend a bunch of money on a diamond rock it's a rock. Back in the day, it was like, do you want to get married? And that's it. That's all that happens. Like it was easy and stuff. And then the
Simple
workforce
time.
was like very small because it was majority men and women stay at home and stuff. When you put a bunch of women in the workforce, the wages went lower and stuff. Rightly so. That's what just happens. But like people need money anyway. Women kind of stayed home like back in the day and like all this bullshit and like I don't understand how women would want to not be a stay-at-home mom. Like that'd be insane. My fucking goddamn cousin is a stay-at-home dad and he loves it. He takes
Easy
care,
mode.
dude, easy mode. Like bro, like it is the most easiest shit and he's like, "Yeah, like I love this shit." And I'm like, "Dude, I mean, his wife works for NASA, so pretty smart.
Easy.
Yeah. Unlike this thing right here. But it's the reality is she doesn't know how happens to a guy when they're young. And taking dating advice from a single woman until now and married a Hitler guy seems really bad. And she doesn't know what she's talking about. And then she's doing looks maxing on dudes. Like dudes literally send their pictures to her. Is that weird? And
Audience
then
participation.
yeah, and rating them too, and like, oh yeah, that looks good, all this like a fat like it's just kind of weird. Like, why would you want to do that? And she has a boyfriend now, and I guarantee she met, her boyfriend through this. I wouldn't doubt it. Allegedly. Okay.
Improvement, a lifestyle change.
Oh, that's
If
kind of
you
funny.
want, but I'd rather not waste.
I clicked on something and went to Meat Canyon.
No, like,
Wow, the meme gods are telling me something to talk about. So yeah, another funny thing about Mika is she got somebody fired from Meat Canyon and over a picture, and it was a meme picture, and it was this a funny, hilarious like contest thing, and it was a really nice picture. Nothing bad about it. It was just a kooky meme picture, and it was like she made it out and spurging out, and she's a memer herself, right? So, but it's kind of funny. She was making fun of that one guy that was trying to hit on her, right? How he
yeah,
looks and all this shit. He has like no muscle, all that weird shit. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? But looks doesn't matter to women. And I'm just like, women are very mean to other women how they look. Like, if a woman is very gorgeous and all this bullshit, but besides the point. But yeah, she got somebody fired from Meat Canyon over a fucking meme picture. Just throwing that out there. Like, that shit is crazy. Meat Canyon is cool, but I don't know, the person that he talked to wasn't Meat Canyon, it was the other guy, the other co-host.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't doubt that Meat Canyon doesn't know about that. Made some bullshit things up, allegedly, about the one guy for this chick. That's just the game theory.
Game there.
But
Thanks for watching. No.
yeah, thanks for watching the game theory mode. But it is insane how much shit
This is
that she
A
thinks
lolcow.
yeah, she's a low-cow. She's straight up low-cow. She doesn't know. Don't take dating advice from her. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Like, just clean up, clean shave, put some whatchamacallit, wash your face. That's all you need to do, guys. Okay? Like, if you have acne, just clear that shit up. Like, it's not. You don't have to do, like, this whole fucking goddamn, like, thing what she's doing. Like, I don't even know if this is even a sponsor.
Most importantly, after the moisturizer, apply a good sunscreen. The strongest defense against wrinkles is prevention. Now you're gonna be a hot motherfucking alpha male Chad.
Yeah. She doesn't know what she's talking about. And then what else? Oh yeah, if you like a dude that's like 30 and you dating like a 25-year-old, you are not a PDF file. Like I'm sorry, like that's not. You don't just call people PDF files dating other adults. Sorry.
As
And
long as
then
everyone above age, then
yeah. And
yeah.
then she talks about like, oh, what are you gonna late to? Like if she's like fucking 18 or and you like 30. I'm just like video games. Everybody likes fucking video games. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't matter, you know, if they like each other and like it's fine, it's a healthy relationship, go for it. I don't give a fuck. You both consenting adults at this point. You know, it's not like, you know, if it was like the Drake situation when he was talking to her when she's like 15 and then fucking when she turns. Now that is, you know, grooming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she doesn't even say, you know, anything like that. But she's fucking deranged at that point. And then um another thing, like she just calls like people PDF files, like she called me a PDF file, like in her own Discord, like trying to fucking talk shit about me. And I was like, are you insane? Like to 3,000 people in a Discord calling me a PDF file. Like, bro, I work with Dat Pina on Octu Studios. I literally helped fucking Dodo to get 2 PDF files out of his fucking Discord. That fucking dumbass Michael the Cat fucking brung in. Didn't even know them that well. Like so you talk to the like, it's insane. And she's calling me that, and I'm like, no, you do not know. Like, and then the Klaus's Crazy Discord. Let's talk about that one. So you telling me that I was trying to get this guy out that is hitting on fucking young girls in Klaus's Crazy Discord, and then the right opinion unbans him, and then we were like trying to get him, dude. I no, like that is insane. She will call anybody a PDF file for no fucking reason. She's Californian and stuff. She lives in PDF file land. I don't live there. Like I want to doubt her boyfriend is a PDF file at that chance. Like it's swarming of PDF files in California. Like that's the whole thing about it. It's just you can't just go around with no fucking proof. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Like you can't just say like people or PDF
Random
files.
shit.
Yeah,
Just tossing that word around like a fucking dumbass.
yeah,
Just watering down the word because, at for how many times people keep saying it now, it's just like, okay,
yeah.
whatever.
It's like, dude, like you like anime PDF file, like fucking like what is she fucking Me Canyon? Remember that fucking video that he was saying like everybody that's it a fucking you like anime PDF file. It's like, what the
Yeah, like a
fuck?
fucking genuine monkeys.
I was like, dude, like, are you nuts? Like, the hell? Like, that's insane. But he likes anime though, so that does it. Like the
Might as
fuck?
well call himself one then. Yeah,
Yeah,
just fucking retarded.
like, that thing was horrible. But he said it like what, one time? But she says it all the time though. That people,
Yeah.
yeah. And then like another thing in like the the private chat, like she was like going after like a Fizzy Pop and like super jealous about her shit and stuff. Like, it's so much swearing, and I'm like, have you seen your content? Have you
Mm.
seen your own Discord? People swear nonstop in there. You know. Oh yeah, remember that one time they had some fucking like 16-year-old girl in her fucking Discord, and then we were like, because everybody thought this was like an 18 plus Discord, and we were like, we we
Oh
we, we messaged the mods. So we messaged the mods for like other shit, never reply at all, right? Fucking says that, defends the girl, and then like trying to hit on them. Is that
yeah.
weird?
Deranged.
Is that
Just
fucking
fucking
weird?
deranged.
And I was like, what's going on here? Like, why are you like, I don't like this. This is weird. And then we found out it wasn't even an AT plus server. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So you have like jail ape as a fucking a thing.
There's a whole channel,
Yeah, it's a whole
just
channel. But it's a food channel. Like she said like jail ape or whatever, and it was I was like, oh, so it's this food, like taking pictures of food, and like, yeah, it's like a meme thing with her. And another weird thing was, and remind you, everybody that was my friends already called that shit out on her ass, calling me a PDF file. That was insane. Like, I was so pissed. I was like, you. If anything happened to me where like I got swatted or anything, I'm suing her. Straight up. Nope.
hmm
Nope. Because you just don't say that shit. Like, that is like, I could literally sue her for that shit if I lost anything. Because, lawsuits is like, you gotta show fucking proof of this if you lost any,
yeah.
shit, right? But if I was a creator or something like that, and then she just said it, fucking destroyed.
Uh,
Fucking destroyed. Like, I seen like that Destiny guy, like back in the day, like Keemstar said, he was a PDF file. Bro, he lost sponsors and shit. And then the NCO was, dude, like he could have sued the fuck out of Game. And like, oh my god. Like that was bad. Like, I remember that shit. That was, you can't just, you know, we, it was a different Destiny, not the Destiny that actually likes 15-year-old girls. It was
yeah.
this other Destiny guy that got like, dude, it was so bad. And then oh my god. People should just like, you gotta show the proof and evidence, like, legitimately. Or you can't say shit.
Mhm.
And then another like crazy thing um that she did was she did that, and then I'm trying to think what was the other situation that was really fucked up in there. Uh, oh my god, it just flew out of my head. That I should have wrote everything down. I think that's almost everything, but I wanted to say something. What was right after that? Um,
Some guy, that,
that and then
the dog.
the dog.
No, no, it was just like a joke that landed in
Oh no.
BK and City.
The biggest thing. Okay, this is the fucked up part too. So remember that one day that I recorded a situation in her server and Hot Dog was in that chat, I think,
Oh yeah,
and stuff, and other moderators that got moderated. So they had this dude. So they had a situation. Where did it come up? Like we were talking about that people got accused of like ape and stuff, and they lost everything and they never did it and stuff. And it was really fucked up. And like we were talking about that, and it was something to do with like somebody. Uh, it wasn't Turkey Tom. It was like somebody else, and it was really fucked up.
was it
And
Carson? No,
no. Fuck that guy. Uh, it was this like situation like last year and stuff, and it was like really fucked up. And we were talking about it, and then uh, this guy was like, "Oh, he got accused of like ape," and it came out that he actually did what he actually aped somebody.
oh,
And remember that, like the Mexican
uh,
guy. So
oh
yeah, so the Mexican guy, he was telling us like he actually like we thought he got accused, right? And
yeah.
we found out that he didn't get accused of a because he actually did it, and it's like on 4K and I recorded everything. And I showed to the like the mod like, "Hey, you need to get this guy out of here. Like this is fucked." And then remember like the fucking one guy was trying to be friends with him, and then everybody was like it was like Digital Circus on crack. Like people were like trying to be like friends with the guy, and I was like,
Yeah,
like
very
what the fuck?
sympathetic. It
Yeah, like
was.
I was like, what? Like, no, this guy's a fucking apist. Like, what? No, get him the fuck out of here. And you see me like blow up, and I'm like, there's no, like, dude, like, and like I showed the video to the mod, and then he had to like do another take. Mika saw the fucking video, so she's like, holy shit, and then banned him, and it was this the most deranged shit too. And I was like, bro, it was kind of funny. Our government in America actually stopped him from coming into America because it was a program for visa, and they saw a post that was going on with him, and it was this women march in Mexico, and he was like one of the fucking guys got accused, but he actually he did it.
Yeah, he actually did it.
Yeah, he actually
The
did
one
it.
time to actually do something.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
And it was deranged too because he had like this small little cat. He was like petting it and was like, "What the like this guy's
Yeah,
like he's horrible, right?" And I was like,
yeah.
and like this is the thing. And when dude, I was so pissed that she called me PDF file. I was like, dude, I literally got a fucking apis out of your fucking Discord, and you called me this. The worst thing possible when you have no evidence, you have nothing because you just hate me.
Mm-hmm.
You're deranged. Deranged. and stuff. And it's just, it pissed me off, like, really fucking bad. Like, that's where, like, for a couple months, like, we were just doing our own thing. But seeing this fucking incel bullshit thing, like, I was like, yes, we got to do a video on her. I'm still subscribed to her. Because I want to see her fuck up, and she fucked up on this one. And people should call her out. On the right, call this bitch out.
Get him. Get
Like,
Get
she is a horrible, horrible, horrible person. Like, straight up horrible. And then Bishop, bro, I'm glad Bishop left that Discord, and I hope he stays away from her, because that was her pay piggy. $3,000 paid to her from one dude, and it might be even more than that.
way too much. Way too much money.
Dude,
Just to get nothing.
Yeah.
Just to get nothing is such a waste.
Like, they gonna have so much stuff that comes out about her. Like, yeah, does it suck her mother, passed away? Yeah. But was it kind of weird that you fucking made, like, oh, yeah, like, made a video and then sold merchandise right after? Like,
Yep.
did nobody call this out? Like, is that this weird? Is that like a weird fucking, like, thing to do? Where it's like,
Hey guys.
what the hell's going on? YouTube garbage.
Typical.
What the hell? Why is it all black? Oh,
What the fuck?
it was the other one. Did she? Wait, did she just take that fucking clip out? What? She actually took that clip out. What the fuck?
Hmm.
You seen that clip, right?
Yeah.
Did she take it out?
Possible.
I think she took it out.
But
Yeah, like, I think she took it out. Or I'm going fucking nuts right now. I'm going like Jax right now, dude. I'm fucking. What the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. She literally. I'm so confused. Is that the. Or maybe that's not the video. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the fuck? I think she did take that fucking. I'm so confused. I'm fucking confused right now. Did she actually take the fucking. Oh, she has the merch shop, like, because remember she dropped the merch shop like right after this
yeah,
fucking video. Like, she literally
she
had
took it down.
merch at the ending of the video, and then She has a merch shop. That was just fucking weird. I thought dude, I'm not. What the fuck? I'm so confused. She must have took the fucking clip out. You can edit shit out, right? On YouTube.
I don't believe so. Let's see.
I
Or after I already posted the video.
No, you can edit the fucking shit during. What? Or is it in the fucking middle?
Oh,
What?
you can.
Okay, so you can.
You can.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because I'm like, I swear to fucking God, I seen the fucking clip of the fucking thing that she was selling merchandise, and it was fucking insane. And I
You
was
could
like,
take out parts from a video, just
yeah,
not add anything more on it.
yeah.
So
I see. That's where I was like, okay, that was fucking weird, or it's in the fucking middle of the thing. Because you saw the video, right?
yeah,
Because bro, that was fucking insane. Dude, she must have had backlash where they deleted fucking everything. Because this was the one video, and then this is right after. And that was just like the weirdest thing I ever seen. But anyway, that dude, I'm like freaking out. I'm like, wait, does she fucking what the fuck? But anyway, the whole point is she's a piece of shit human being. Like allow people like I remember like people like kind of criticize her and then people were like uh defending her in some like way and it didn't make any sense and you had like certain things that something's off about her too that people talk about and the whole thing with like her Discord server was actually pretty fucking racist though. Like flat out the mods were racist. But they were saying everybody else was racist when they were black, Spanish, Native American. Uh it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird
Mhm.
and stuff. So it's just one of those things. It doesn't make any sense to because we know what actually happened. And she does say like a lot of like really fucked up shit. Like I remember she said like she wanna like at the time like I thought it was like a 18 plus server and it's even more disturbing now because it's like wait so you said that shit in the fucking chat it's like who wants to share a fucking like someone with dildos or something? Remember that?
Yeah,
And I was like, oh,
yeah.
what the fuck? And
This was
then
all before it was
yeah,
marked as 18 plus afterwards.
yeah. And I was like, bro, like why would because like the stuff that she was saying was like insane. Like and it was like this open and stuff.
Out in the open.
Yeah. And like
I
remember
don't, I don't really know. Yeah,
yeah,
continue.
yeah, and then do you remember the one guy that went around and asking like what they liked and stuff? Like for a guy, like he was like trying to hit on chicks all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that dude. Dude, that bro, it was this fucking depressing with that guy. And then I think I said something about that comment. I was like, that's fucking deranged. And then um I said, well, why would you need one like dildo when it's littered in the streets of California? And then the guy literally like at Mika with that joke and then she liked it and then he's like all giddy and stuff. I'm like, dude, you literally stole my joke, dude. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I wasn't gonna write it in the chat, but it was just fucking weird that the guy just stole my joke, but he was hitting on all these chicks and stuff.
Taking anything you can get.
But it was bad. It was like one of those things that was like because everybody that I talked to in that Discord thought it was an 18 plus Discord because all the shit was in it.
It's a very vulgar server.
Yeah, like holy shit. But whatever. It's gonna be gone pretty soon, and then she's just gonna like fuck the server, and then she lost her pay pig, and then she's gonna cry about it, and then she's probably gonna lose a bunch of people on this. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with this podcast, but shit could hit the fan. Shit could not hit the fan. I really don't care. Uh, people are fucking losing their fucking minds on fucking the internet. So
Yeah, it's
and
probably will
she's
go nowhere.
yeah, and then she's
And
just
then
like
diehard fans.
yeah, diehard fans will like just sacrifice themselves for this chick, and it's just like, dude, she's not.
There's a lot of there's a lot of people
Yeah,
that like really like her in that way. So I was like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That whole situation was like insane. That Discord was like, why the fuck did this even fucking happen? I don't understand. But it was a good shitstorm though. I like a good
Yeah.
shitstorm. And I seen a lot of stuff on Discord. It wasn't as bad as like Colossus Crazy Discord, but it was still pretty like insane with the
It was,
mods and stuff.
yeah.
Remember the one mod actually like fucking uh like had a dead crow and he put it in a jar and stuff and showed everybody and like remember that?
Yeah.
That was fucking weird. That was like he was like a one of those like people that like put animal. I don't know. Like I don't. He could be a fucking goddamn serial killer or some weird shit. You never know.
Gonna be surprised.
I you know The guy is cool and all. Like he seems like he's all there, and it's kind of funny too because he said like Mika's kind of deranged and stuff, where she's kind of
See,
off hinge. So even mods that are like actually the good mods, there was like 2 people that were actually good mods in there and stuff. I mean, all the other mods are bad. Like it's like 2 people. One was a chill motherfucker, and he didn't even want to be a mod.
yeah.
And he was just a chill dude. He's like, yeah, whatever, dude. And he even thinks that all this shit is bullshit too. He's like, yeah, it's fucking dumb. And the guy was ripped as fuck too. Like he's just like, and he's like a programmer or something too. Like it's fucking nuts.
Unit.
Yep. And then the other guy was like, yeah, I don't really want to, because like he doesn't want to start shit with Mika at all. That one mod, he's like, I don't want to deal with the because she has a fucking diva issue and stuff, and her mind is definitely. I wish people actually had like videos on her and stuff because she's gonna be a really good locale for like content creators to like deep dive with this chick because they should have a scientific study on her and that Discord because it's a digital circus.
Yeah. It was
Amazing
fucking
digital
clown
circus.
show.
hmm And that's the whole purpose of it. Like if you really like digital circus, just go on Discord, sit there, watch the show of a Discord like drama. It's Digital Circus 2.0. You don't need a
Yeah,
second
there's your
season.
season 2.
Yeah, that's your
Yeah,
season 2. Like they have a whole like network of fucking people and like entwined, and it's just the mods. Just watch the mods and stuff and the craziness. Yeah,
Yep.
but yeah, that's about it. Do you have any thoughts? Like, do you want to chip in that like you don't ever chip in? Because I kind of
Yeah,
ramble.
I'm just
You stop doing that.
um
I'm going old school live streaming mode. I do my rant. But this is all
you,
information that I can remember. Like I didn't even write a whole script. I just go off the
yeah,
cuff
no,
with what I remember.
the fact that you remember all of it is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably a good brain for like the AI machine, so I'm probably gonna be
Yeah.
gone. I can just remember all this shit.
Exactly. But yeah, she just I don't know, she's gonna be I have not much to say for her. She's a weirdo.
Yeah.
Just
Probably
one big weirdo.
probably the thing what she needs to do is stop doing the stupid dating advice, horrible fucking takes, and do your fucking art.
Yeah, especially that. Like what
Yeah.
happened to the art?
Yeah,
Come
what
back.
happened to the art and stuff? Like that was the one thing why I followed her. Because she was in the gaming business and all this bullshit and it was like, "Oh, it's art shit. Cool, awesome." And then you find out dating advice, dating advice, dating advice, dating advice. And then it's just like, I don't give a fuck about this. I I want art. Like tips to draw art. Maybe make a video game. you know, Start a fucking video game thing. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's what she needs to do. But that's
very
like, she needs to stop like being a diva. She's full of herself. She doesn't know anything about dating. She needs to chill back, make stupid videos that make sense for her. Like, do Undertale or play Undertale like fucking shit. And then, oh yeah, posted she like, oh yeah, remember the Dance Dance Revolution shit? I want to throw that
Oh
in.
yeah.
Dude, she's in a
Yep.
documentary for Dance Dance Revolution. And it was the weirdest shit ever. And I was like, why would she be in a Dance Dance Revolution? She never talked about it. And then
Yep.
in the documentary, she's like, oh yeah, I'm getting back into it. What the fuck? Like, it's so fucking random. Because it was like, it wasn't in my like recommendation. And it was like, fucking, I think I was like looking up like anime or something. It was fucking recommending that for me or some dumb shit. And then on top of this, I don't think she actually even watched anime. That's another thing. Like, she's another anime LARPer got chick. Just saying, and I think
Never
she,
watched Evangelion.
yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, Neon Genesis, all the classics, and it's just like, I was like, how, like, she talked about like she liked anime and all this shit. I'm like, I don't think she does. Like, why is she not talking about that? Like, why is she like, I don't get it. And take those fucking horns out of your fucking head. Like, what the like, I
About
know
the
it's a,
autism.
yeah, like, it's just straight up, like, autism as fuck, too. Like, that's not, and I guess she actually, like, goes around with that outfit. Like, dude, I don't know. That's some weird shit. But,
It's just normal.
yeah, it's normal. But another game theory that I have, she's an industry plant by YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, because it's California, and we know like Highest Descent is an industry plant, 100%, just knowing fuck. Like, and then she just comes out, like, I wouldn't doubt she's an industry plant. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
I can see it. Some weird shit. But that's just a game theory. But the real theory is she's actually J Nomad.
Oh yeah.
Yep. The legend J Nomad. And
Time
that's
is
not
too real.
allegedly, that's what I truly believe, that she's J Nomad. 100%. Because
The
we never
timing is
heard
just
this.
real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. It's J Nomad. We calling it. And
Put on the
then,
couch here.
yeah. Remember that one time with fitness?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he told me that fucking she was having issues with her fucking internet. Same thing as J Nomad. And then they had the same exact computer setup in the picture. And then he's like, dude, it's fucking deleted. Because you see the little deletion thing.
Well,
Yeah. So that's why I do believe she is J Nomad. Or is this full of shit? But yeah, she's J Nomad. What do you think? 50%? 100%?
yeah, a good 50%.
50%?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's that. But that's the whole point of this video is finding out if she's actually J Nomad.
So this entire ramble
Yep.
just to figure out
That's
if
the
it is
real
or not.
topic of this video. She is J Nomad. So if you actually watch the
Insert.
whole video, all this stuff that we said was all fake.
It's all fake news. Sorry. We're
This
trying
is
to
the
figure
digital
out the genuine
circus.
real.
It was not all
Exactly.
real. Just letting you
You're in
know.
a simulation.
You are in
You're
a
just a brain
simulation.
scan.
Yes. You're a
Keemstar's
fucking
not even real.
yeah, not even real. Like that's not even his real name. His real name is J Nomad.
Oh,
Shit.
we just didn't know that.
No, that's not his real name. His real name is